Quality of sleep that I lose got me fucking up. You can't change me, I don't trust you. Just not here to say the best to get, and I'm letting you know, the best to get. The day you look at nothing I see, my ass stay empty. Fuck my doobie that, but you won't see me. And if you part of my trend, I make you my protege. Crossing that soldier race, the buildings, like you was supposed to say. I just been, I'm about to drop in the fuel. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call.
All right. If obviously you can see, I went ahead and set up the cards for those who are viewing. Again, these are nothing but tools to help guide you in the life that you are in. It's all to help for a greater good, a benefit. More likely, some cases, this video could definitely be a confirmation of some sort, or whatever you're going through, or maybe you've already got a message, or you've been getting messages or hints that's been coming to you lately, and this kind of confirms it for whatever reason. This might not apply to you, and this might apply to you. So it's just all, I guess it all depends. So there might be some things that resonate with you. There might be things that don't resonate with you. But for the most part, again, this is to help guide you. So today, this is Friday, and this will be like your message reading of the week. So I guess this is a daily message to you. So I went ahead and put these piles together of various decks that I'll be using. So I've chose, I mixed my decks. So meaning that instead of just using one deck, I chose to use more than two. So obviously I had, of course, you see that these are cards or from a deck that is not commonly used, but I use it because it helps me spiritually to provide that message to whomever is viewing. So check it out. I got the bat, I got the unicorn, and I got the lovely lollipop. So whatever guides you, whatever card deck that you're being guided by these three objects here, that is the spirit pretty much helping you. Whatever your first mind is telling you to go to, draw to that, and that would be your message for today. All right, let's pop off, shall we? All right, so of course I have my basics. Gotta have my 4 elements. Early at the beginning of the video, I went ahead and took care of and saged your screen, sage your side of the phone, so we can be in connection. Of course, you could be within connection with what you're going to be viewing today. I got my fire today, so that is another element, and I got my crystals. That is the earth element, and then of course I have my libations for whenever I am tapping into spirit to. It's like an offering. Once again, this is like my water, but instead it is a shot of rum. Like, that's how I do it. I'm ready to pop off. So let's pop off. All right, so I have the little bat. This is where we're gonna start off first. So we're gonna do the bat, the unicorn, and then the lollipop. So I'm gonna go ahead and read those who chose bat. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna start off with the Ganesha card. That is more, I say these cards are more diving into maybe the type of emotion or whatever characteristic you should probably dig in a little bit deep into, something that you should be focusing on to kind of help you with whatever situation that you are going through. So I'll go ahead and flip it for bat. Determination. So far that's what we got. And then, like I said, my David Bowie inspired deck. Yes, I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna show you what we get here. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. America. Interesting. Huh. There's a lot of humor in that. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we got 7 of Pentacles, determination for my Ganesha deck. We got America, and we got a dude in the toilet, okay? So it's symbolic for something. And to be honest with you, for this, if I was to give you a message spread of this and not go too much in depth, this first card, 7 of Pentacles, is more of like you're tending and nurturing to a particular goal or a, how can I say, a skill or an ability or a talent that you're looking at flourishing. But you have to understand, you actually, matter of fact, whomever is viewing this, you understand that you have to have patience to nurture and seek the growth and watch whatever that you're interested in, whatever you are focused on, grow. So there's some nurturing, knowing that you know how to nurture and be patient. And with that comes with that determination card. So with determination card, you know that you're very determined. You want the outcome to come into something that you will gain success, of course. Why anybody would want any kind of success with whatever talent or ability or whatever they're focusing themselves into. It kind of coincides with the 7 of Pentacles, where you're so determined that you're willing to put that nurturing time into whatever you're getting yourself into career-wise. It can be the simplest thing of losing weight, or honestly, these cards, and with this America card, I, in a sense, get a feeling that there's humor in whomever this is about. You have some sense of humor at the same time, meaning that you know how to take life serious, but then in a sense, you know how to also enjoy life and not be too serious. And then a lot of times, I don't know, if I look at this card here, I'm drawn to think that a lot of things that you either say or do, the actions you make, you're not quite confident. You always feel like shit. I mean, do you see how he looks? He looks like he's feeling like shit. Like, you feel like you want to do this. You know you have the determination to do it, but at the same time, you might not get the results that you really want off bat, right? But you know to put patience and time to nurture whatever you're growing, whatever you're getting yourself involved. So this card, in a sense, kind of tells me that either you're tired, or either you are exhausted, or this could very well be a situation where a lot of the cases you always are stumbling and falling. Maybe there's things that are happening where you fall and have a mistake, and it's creating where you still have some humor within yourself to not take life so serious, but also to learn how to get over the little humps. There's going to be a lot of mistakes that you're going to have along the way, because whatever this goal that you're focusing on, it actually is giving me a feeling that it's new. It's nothing that you've really done before. So honestly, if there is a comedian out there somewhere, I kind of feel like this reading is more drawn to somebody that is getting into comedy. So again, that's the bat. I'll read the next one. Do, and I forgot I didn't include this in. This is a first time video doing this, so you got to bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a few words, or I'm sorry, letters, and whatever I'm drawn to spell first, whatever I can see that I can spell, would either be in conjunction with that reading, the bat reading. So Let's see how this goes, right? Don't hate my ice cream. Don't hate my ice cream cone. Woo, look at that. He decided to visit. I didn't even see him there. Okay. All right, here we go. Almost. Let's see. Okay, so I got walled. I don't know if that means anything. Walt. Maybe the person viewing this, maybe your last name is Walt. Or Wald. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. Something can involve with a hat. Maybe there is a gesture that you always do. Again, this could be drawn to a person who's looking into comedy. Maybe there's something you do with a hat. I don't know. I'm just going off the top of my head of what I see. And again, like I said, I'm just gonna pull out what I see, and you know, TD, that could be initial for somebody, kind of drawing you more into the reading. I guess this is a part where it kind of gets maybe a little specific to who it's intended for. But again, you know, I like to generalize it as much as possible. You probably, again, I'm allowing the spirit guide me. So if I can't see the words, and you probably can, this message really kind of maybe wasn't intended for you, but could be intended for you. Just maybe not as specific as I gotten earlier in the first reading. Okay, here we go. Law. Maybe there's a couple hiccups having to do with law. Maybe there's something that, you know, again, this could apply to anything in your life. Maybe you're into law, maybe you have a degree in law, or maybe there's some issues that you have with the law. It's the reason why it's creating some humps and hiccups that's maybe getting in the way of what you're trying to do. That's it for that. Thanks.